Hey, good morning. Today is Friday, Black Friday, actually. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Before we head into the weekend, let's get you caught up on the latest news making headlines to help start your day with your Friday morning news rewind.
A third woman has been arrested in connection to the deadly shooting of a Henry County police officer.
Investigators say Jordan Jackson shot and killed Officer Parmhans Desai earlier this month. Then a week later, he took his own life during a standoff with police. 2 women were arrested for aiding and abetting him. And now a third woman, 24-year-old Demetria Daniel, is also behind bars. Henry County Police say they expect to make even more arrests in this case.
The mother of Ahmaud Arbery has a message of gratitude this Thanksgiving.
And this is the second Thanksgiving that my family and I will share without Ahmaud. But this is the first Thanksgiving that we can look at that empty chair and say, we finally got justice for you, Ahmaud. So, I mean, it's like a bittersweet moment.
Her comments come after Gregory and Travis McMichael and William Roddy Bryan were found guilty in Arbery's killing on multiple counts of murder and other charges. All 3 men also face federal hate crime charges. Well, now at 6 a.m., we're keeping an eye on today with the stories you need to know.
There were no injuries in a house fire in northwest Atlanta. Firefighters saved a person and 2 dogs from the home on Mango Circle, just 2 miles from the fire station. Crews say they were especially busy with a surge of emergency calls on Thanksgiving.
The threat of wildfires in Southern California forcing tens of thousands of families to spend Thanksgiving in the dark. Utilities intentionally cut the power as Santa Ana winds toppled trees onto power lines and homes. The Arlanza fire started several days ago and it was about 90% contained until it reignited due to gusty winds. Firefighters say they're making progress.
A GoFundMe has raised more than $1 million for Kevin Strickland, the Missouri man who spent 43 years in prison for a triple murder he did not commit. A Missouri judge overturned his conviction this week, but since Strickland wasn't exonerated through DNA testing, he doesn't qualify for compensation.
Starting next year, President Biden will require people who are not American citizens to get vaccinated before they come into the U.S. The new rule applies to all essential non-resident travelers. This includes truck drivers, government and emergency response officials. Now, travelers entering by ferry will also be required to get fully vaxxed.
Amazon employees in dozens of countries around the world are protesting this Black Friday. Workers say the e-commerce giant puts profit over people. Organizers are calling for the trillion-dollar company to boost worker pay, give adequate break time, extend paid sick leave, and be more transparent about the company's protocol on COVID-19 cases. Okay, many of you are up early on this day after Thanksgiving for one reason. It's Black Friday and it's time to do some shopping.
Oh yeah, we have one of our own who's out there right now. CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm is live at the Best Buy in Buckhead. Rebecca, just about an hour ago, how are sales going so far?
Well, fairly brisk, but because Black Friday actually started last Friday for Best Buy, we're really not seeing the mad rush that we're used to seeing in previous years. But if you'll walk over here with me, you might be able to see we've got a few early bird shoppers this morning out to try to get their hands on the best bargains that they can find, those must-have items. And yeah, we have the scoop on what else you need to know if you want to save some money in the coming days. 'Tis officially the season, but it's going to cost you this year.
The hot items this year are kind of your usual holiday standards: electronics, toys.
Black Friday is good for home goods like furniture and tools. On Saturday, cyber shoppers will see more deals for electronics and appliances. Sunday is the best day for apparel and sporting goods, and Cyber Monday for televisions.
But if you're waiting for Cyber Monday, you may not get the exact brand and model that you're looking for.
That's because supply chain issues are creating shortages. According to Adobe, cyber shoppers are seeing a 250% increase in out-of-stock messages compared to pre-pandemic levels.
Retailers are going to have a lot of trouble restocking things this year.
And back here live at the Best Buy in Buckhead, you're seeing a few people in line to get their items that they woke up early to find. And I want to show you something else, because this is where things are going to pick up later today. You see all of these items over here in this corner here. These are all items that people have ordered online, and they are sitting here ready to go. They expect a lot of those folks will come back later today to pick up their items that they've ordered. And again, they've had sales here at Best Buy. The big sale for Black Friday started last Friday. So really you're getting the same bargains today that you've gotten all week. So that is why you're not seeing a mad rush here at the Best Buy stores. But just know things could get a little bit crazier today, later on today, as more people get out and about. We're live in Buckhead. Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
That is some good insight, Rebecca. I have not seen that before, where there's just a pile of things that people are waiting to come pick up. Maybe the chaos comes when people all rush after they get out of that turkey coma sometime mid-morning and get over there to Best Buy. Yeah, okay, cool. Rebecca, thank you. Now that Black Friday has officially kicked off, consumers will not only find deals in the stores, but some plan to spend big online.
Now our Brooks Baptiste joins us with some of the deals he found on the web. All right, Brooks, you were talking about a coffee maker a little bit last half hour. I got to know more details about this.
Yeah, and as you can see, guys, just like in Rebecca's report, look, people are doing it online. That's just what we're seeing. So I have been checking online to see what some of these different deals are. And, you know, there just really isn't enough time for me to go through all of them. So I'll get you a couple of them, especially if you like those coffee makers and, yes, AirPods Pros. Yeah, the AirPod Pros are going to be out there, and this is on Amazon, where it seems to be the cheapest price that I've seen, them marking them down to $159 today. Also, if you like coffee, you know, the Keurig machines and K-Cups, they have all been marked down. Check this out, to 25% off, and that's if you order on its website. Now, over at Target, I've been looking for my folks who love to bake. All right, KitchenAid stand-up mixers, originally $429. Check out the price on them right now, $219. But this is something that's really interesting that a lot of folks are going to be doing this year anyway. If you're planning to get gift cards, some stores like Amazon, even Best Buy, Panera, they're all dropping the price on their gift cards, but they're going to be keeping the value the same. So let's say you get a $50 gift card. Yeah, you'll get it really for $40 because you're getting it $10 off. So coming up in the next half hour, we are going to be talking about some of the items retail experts say you should not purchase on Black Friday, because we want to try to help you get the most bang for your buck.
Brooks, I think you just subtweeted Rodney on live TV about the gift cards.
Oh, well,
that's exactly what he does.
It's
But he
good
buys them on
advice.
Christmas Eve.
And he's going to be getting them for $2 and telling people he had $50 to pay for them. We know the trick, Rodney.
It's
Come
like-
on, man.
It's like that live hit was tailor-made for Rodney. Brooks, thank you for that.
Well, as many people are standing in line early this morning to get the best deals, other people, Rob, this is you, other people are planning to shop from home.
Why would you do it in person when you can do it
Well,
from the
you need
comfort
to
of your
listen
own
to this
home?
story.
Okay,
This is
yes,
important.
but there are scammers out there. They'll take advantage, and buying online from a major retailer is usually a safe bet. Harry explains buying from individual sellers can be a gamble unless you know what to look for.
I was only 30 seconds into my holiday online shopping spree when I got on Instagram, and look what I found. PS5 for sale. Look at all of these PlayStations, tons of inventory. I hit the jackpot. The seller wants me to message him via WhatsApp under the name PS5 Lord. With a direct line to PlayStation Heaven, I called and reached a bank.
Hello, my name is Kara Bank. I am here to help you with your banking needs.
Millions of legitimate sellers rely on Instagram, Poshmark, and Etsy. The majority of the sellers are reputable. How do you know? For Instagram, look for a blue check mark. It means the seller is verified. On Etsy, look at the reviews. Here's a blossoming spring tree, handmade with fused glass. The artist has over 3,200 sales with 5-star reviews. On Poshmark, verified sellers get the designation Posh Ambassador. Let's say you want an expensive Louis Vuitton. Make sure the item is backed with free authentication. On the suspicious side, here's a $2,300 Louis Vuitton monogram bag for $280. 24 hours later, the listing was gone. Another red flag is when the seller, like our PlayStation guy, wants to get you off the website to complete the transaction. Simone Williams with the Better Business Bureau.
I personally, if I'm dealing with a business, I do not do peer-to-peer transaction, because again, once I send that money to that person can disappear, and then I will never see my money again.
PS5 for sale redirected me to GameShopZero.com, and to prove he was real, the seller texted me this picture of a phony driver's license saying, "You have absolutely nothing to worry about. You won't lose nothing if you put a little bit of trust on me." No trust here, not with automated messages like this.
I'm still learning. I will let my creator know about this request of yours.
Here's our take. Only do business on the site where you found the item. Google Pay, Apple Pay, PayPal, it's okay to use as long as it's linked to your credit card.
Just one of those things. If you get a bad vibe from it, just don't do it. Don't spend your money.
Yeah, always err on the side of caution, or you can just go in person. The crowds are kind of fun.
I like it, Savannah.
I liked it
like
when
them.
I was younger, when I'd go with my family. Now it's like, you know what? I'm too tired. I'm still full from
Too
that
hectic.
meal yesterday. I know you are too, Rodney.
Yeah, I'm going to be pretty lazy today. I'll just be honest. But, you know, Harry's story is interesting. I'm pretty old-fashioned. I just, like, the third-party stuff I just don't do. I like to do my stuff with the retailers, and I'll just wait for it, you know, to arrive there. So it's interesting to know that the Instagrams of the world, you know, starting to get into that process. Good morning to you at Atlanta Airport. Here is a live look from Southwest Atlanta where temperatures are in the 40s, and we'll stay in the 40s for the most part this morning. By 7 o'clock, it's 40 degrees. By 10 o'clock, it's 42 degrees. The good news is that after some showers from overnight, it'll be completely dry today as you do your shopping, regardless of where you shop. By lunchtime, it's 45 degrees. And as I mentioned, we were 67 degrees yesterday. We will not get out of the 40s today, 50 at best in Metro Atlanta. We are good to go in terms of your airport delays. These are real-time delays right now. Typically no issues this early in the morning without any planes really taking off. But later on today, here's a look at your forecast for those of you who do have to travel today. We are going to be in pretty good shape here throughout much of the country. I don't anticipate any weather-related delays, with the exception of maybe up in the Northeast, the Boston area, if you have to fly there or know somebody who is flying back from Boston. They have some snow that's being forecast up there. Outside of that, everybody else across the country is looking good. So 48 is our high temperature today in Atlanta. We will have a wind around 15 miles per hour out of the northwest. It's going to continue to pump in some really cold air. For Saturday morning, 31 degrees, so it'll be freezing when you wake up in Atlanta. 60 degrees for Saturday afternoon. The big Georgia Tech game in Atlanta, that's at noon. Temperatures will be in the 50s under mostly sunny skies. You'll notice an increase in cloud cover on Sunday, but it will not rain on Sunday. 60 degrees will be your afternoon high. And really after the showers that we saw overnight, that's it in terms of our rain. Not forecasting any rain over the next 7 days.
Thanks for watching CBS 46 News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.